Yeah. So, hello guys. This is me, Fade back here. Okay, so my voice might sound a bit weird. Okay, because I'm having a runny nose. I have a fever actually. Okay, but yeah, so we're here today. So we'll be talking about Sunday. Okay. So Sunday is going to be released tomorrow, okay, after the update. And so we're just going to go through like a short go through about him, okay? So for people who wants to understand this character more. Okay. So first is his skills, okay. So this is his basic attack. So his basic attack deals imaginary damage to one single enemy. So it's single target attack. Okay, so next will be his skill. So for his skill, it's a support type skill. Okay, so this skill enables one designated ally and they are summoned to immediately take action, and also increases their damage dealt by 30%. So this is at level 10. Okay, level 1, you should be 15%. Alright, so okay, ignore that. If the target has a summon like Topaz, Jingyuan, or Lingsha, then the damage dealt is increased further boost by another 50% lasting for 2 turns. Okay, after using skill on the Beatified, recovers 1 skill point. When Sunday uses this ability on the character following the Path of Harmony like Robin, Tingyun, those it cannot trigger the immediate action effect. Okay, so unlike Bronya, um if you use this skill on a Path of Harmony character, you cannot like make them take immediate action. Okay, which is like kind of a balanced thing. So as you can see, the purpose is actually pretty straightforward. So they are trying to make Sunday a summon type character support. Okay, so if you didn't use him on the summon type character, I mean it still works, but the damage that is just going to be 30%. So 30%, I'm pretty sure at this certain point it's lower than Bronya, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. Um yeah, it will be lower than Bronya. But the advantage is um the buff can hold up for 2 turns. Okay, compared to Bronya, where Bronya can only hold for 1 turn. Okay, but overall it's like a bit lower compared to Bronya, but it's still a good thing. Okay, he also says after using skill on the BT5 recovers 1 skill point, so that relates to his ultimate, which is also a support type skill. So it regenerates energy by 20% of max energy for one designated ally character and turns the target and their summon into the BT5. So the BT5 attack crit damage increased by an amount equal to 30% of Sunday's crit damage plus 12%. So it's similar to Bronya ulti. So instead of like adding attack and crit damage, so this is just like higher crit damage scaling and just adds even more. So 30% you can just infinitely stack crit damage on Sunday. Yeah. So at the start of Sundays each turn, the duration of the BT5 decreases by 1 turn, lasting for a total of 3 turns. Okay, so it's similar to like Rame Robin and Ho Ho. The turn only decreases when it's at the caster's turn. It only takes effect on the most recent target of the ultimate, excluding Sunday itself. So it means even if you have ulti, if you can't like spam ulti on multiple characters, you can only spam your ulti on one character. Yeah. So when Sunday is knocked down, the Purify also be dispelled. Yeah. Okay. So next talent, support the soaring body. When using skill, increases the target's crit rate by 20%, lasting for 3 turns. Okay, so this is kind of like a really good talent, okay, because here says it buffs crit damage, but at the same time it also gives compensation for crit rate. So this means the character that your hyper carry that on your team, if you have a Sunday as a harmony support, you don't have to like go too far on crit rate. You can in fact like go for other better stats, okay, instead of like just trying to go all in for crit rate. So this is like a slightly compensate for your character, right, technique. The After this technique is used, the first time Sunday uses an ability on an allied target in the next battle, the target's damage dealt increases by 50%, lasting for 2 turns. Okay, so with this, if you're running like very high invested teams, this technique allows you to like settle battles as soon as possible. Right, so chances making zero cycle actually much easier. So next will be bonus ability. So first will be when using skill dispels one debuff from the target. So keep in mind this is only one. Okay, just like March, Natasha, and yeah, like them just dispel one debuff. Right. Next will be Exalted Sweep. So when the battle starts, Sunday regenerates 25 energy. So 25 energy to him is actually quite a lot because his energy is just like 130. So this 35 will actually help him to be 25 will actually help him get his ulti faster. And also like because the fact that he skills on crit damage and his skill doesn't really like skills on anything, it's like own independent scaling. So the only thing you need to care about when building this character is probably just like crit damage and nothing else. So the rope you can go for like ER rope, and for the inner ring, inner circle, you can go for like 2 piece with energy regen. Okay, so my personal best recommendation is Lucasia, Sunken Seas. Yeah, it's probably that is like one of the best options for Sunday. Okay, so next is Rest Days Longing. When using ultimate, if the energy regenerated for target is less than 40, increases the regenerated energy to 40. So it's at least guarantee 40 or more than 40. Okay, yeah. So if your DPS have like quite low energy count, so Sunday can probably help buff it up to 40 to make it like at least 20%. It's not too terrible. Okay. Stat bonus. So these are the stat bonus from his traces. So crit damage 37.3%, effect rest 18%, defense 12.5%. So here is his path, like approximately how his path is going to look like. So yeah, next is his Eidolons. So for Eidolons is actually I don't really want to talk about this, but um I'm going to talk about only his E1 and E2. So E1 says when Sunday uses skills, the target character can ignore 16% of enemies' target defense to deal damage, and the summon ignore 40%, so lasting for 2 turns. So overall, this is a more to like buff, but they make it more heavily slighted towards the summon instead of the character itself. Okay, so E2 after the first use of ultimate recovers 2 skill points. The damage dealt by the beautify increases by 30%. Right. So the beautify means both the character and the character summon. Okay, most important is recovers 2 skill points. So this can on a certain rate help you to like not so skill point consuming. Okay. Yeah. So here are some recommended gears. Okay, crit damage body, obviously. Speed boots because you want to like keep lifting your character, just like Bronya. Okay, so for the spear, you should go for HP because, as I say, the only thing that affects him is actually just crit damage and speed, and probably effect rest. Depends if the enemy wants to hit it. Okay, so rope will be energy regeneration rate. So for the 4 piece is definitely the new set, which is Sacerdos Relived Ordeal. So this thing increases speed by 6%, and using skill on one target increases the ability to target crit damage by 18% for 2 times, stacking up to 2 turns. So up to 36% of crit damage, okay, and also increases speed by 6%. Yeah, so for the inner 2 piece, Lucasia the Sunken Seas is definitely the best install in my opinion. Of course, you can use Broken Keel, but you need to set 30% effect rest, okay, just keep in mind. But honestly, it's not too hard, in my opinion, okay. So if you have some good substats, you can probably hit the 30% mark quite easily. Or you can also use like Sprightly Von Whack, okay. So this also increases the wearer's ER by 5%, and when the speed reaches 120 or higher, okay, the wearer's actually is advanced power by 40% immediately upon entering battle, which is like immediately let Sunday to take action and lift another teammate and go up. Okay, so this is technically Sunday and his kit. Okay, so the whole kit. So as you can see, Sunday's biggest point of sales is actually energy regeneration and immediate take action, and specifically tailor-made for summon type characters. Okay, so when we come to summon type characters, alright, so the most OG we have is actually Jingyuan. Okay, so Jingyuan, as you can see, it's also like it appeared in the uh how is where is it? Yeah, it appeared in the official video and official trailer of Sunday. So as you can see, like they themselves also hope like Sunday can bring Jingyuan up. Yeah, it definitely can bring Jingyuan up, but the problem is we don't actually know how long Jingyuan can actually like be held up, okay, by Sunday, because we all already see like a lot of characters had fallen, okay, not really fallen, but not as efficient anymore. So like Kafka and Black Swan, the original dog team, okay, and like Sparkle and Danheng IL, they tried to lift it up also, but it's not really a thing also. And also like Mono Quantum, which actually doesn't really work well. Yeah. So so far, follow up characters we have Jingyuan. Okay. We have Lingsha. That's two, and we have Topaz. Okay. And I think that's pretty much all for now. Yeah. Yeah, that's all the summon type units for now. Okay, so for now I'm not so sure, but there are rumors on like uh how do I say this? There are rumors on the new path, which is Remembrance. Okay, um so Remembrance character, a lot of them are rumored to say it's like a new type of DPS. It's like a summon type DPS. So Sunday now, his current position is like for now it looks like he's a Jingyuan support. Okay, but pulling him is actually a big gamble, because like for now it looks fine, but in the future it's very hard to guarantee, because we can't guarantee the strength of all the upcoming new mechanics yet. Okay, so people who are pulling Sunday probably have like their own opinions, like replacing Bronya, and maybe some just like wants the key to a new path or new mechanic. Okay, so yeah, so my personal opinion is, if you have Jingyuan h.s.r, you can definitely go for Sunday. Okay, because with Sunday, Jingyuan's biggest problem, which is the lightning lord. Okay, it's because Sunday can allow it to immediately take action, so the lightning lord can immediately like deal damage every round, which is a good thing. Okay, so besides that, he can also be paired with other DPS, but overall it's like it's not complete yet. They are like pre-sealing the hard key for all the upcoming new mechanics and characters. Same goes to Fugui. Okay, but Fugui is not pre-sale, it's post-sale, because all the super break DPS are out already and only Fugui is out. So we still need to have like more observation, okay, on Sunday and Fugui, to see like how good they perform currently, because we all know like the current MOC is actually not friendly at all. Okay, so how cancer the current MOC is actually it's actually really terrible. Okay, so yeah, this is the current MOC. We have um yeah, we have the this is 412. So as you can see, like the HP is like, this is 1.6 million, this is already like 754k. Okay, and their defense are not low either actually. Yeah, like you see their toughness is 120, if I is 30, and their speed is also quite high, it's 158. Okay, so not to mention this thing, okay, it has two faces, okay, two HP bars. So this means that 2.5 times 2, which is going to be 5 million HP. Okay, compared to the last MOC, okay, MOC 12, where we have Huling. So the Huling is not a really big deal, okay? It's because the only thing he have is like a very very high speed, which makes him very annoying. But at least you can use high damage to overcome and kill him because he only has 1.4 million HP. Okay, so about this banana dinosaur, okay, this thing have 5 million HP, and without a Rappa or an Acheron, it's almost impossible for free to play players to like really kill this thing really fast. Okay, unless they're like really really lucky, they have really good investments and everything. Okay, they're extremely vertical invested. Okay, but I know a vertical investor guy, as you know. I am kind of like a horizontal but not so horizontal invested dude. Okay, so I can beat this thing is because I have Rappa and the complete super break team. Okay, so yeah, the current HP condition, as you can see, it's like already increasing by so much. Even this thing on the first wall is like 754k. Yeah, so I feel I can slightly sense like a new DPS limit. Yeah, a DPS scaling, highest limit scaling is actually on the way. So for those who are actually going to pull Sunday, you need to consider a few factors. Like if you pull Sunday, are you going to pull other summon type DPS? So you can like complete your team more. And if you don't have Jingyuan, like if you plan to pull Sunday and you don't plan to like pull summon type characters, you need to consider the fact that can your current DPS still survive for like for the upcoming HP expansion. Okay, we're going to see about the beta. So 1.6 million. I'm going to assume this is like um two two phase, like two HP bars, so it's going to be like 3.2 million HP. Okay, so it might look much better, but the speed is actually kind of high, 190. Okay, it's going to be kind of high, and not to mention this thing is actually not too friendly because it summons small bugs. Yeah, so which means by the time this thing release, okay, if you can advance your character non-stop and you can just like immediately kill it, then it's probably not a big deal. Okay, but for those who are struggling, okay, yeah, maybe pulling Sunday can actually help you solve your condition because he lets characters take immediate action. Yeah. So that's technically all I want to say in this video. Okay, sorry for the terrible voice. I'm having on a running nose. Yeah, so I actually hope this video helped you guys, okay, to like understand Sunday more and to like help you clear up your mind a bit on whether you should pull for Sunday or not. Alright. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video, okay? Which is probably either tomorrow or Friday, where I'm going to like play around the new version. Alright, so thank you very much. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.